Bulking as an international student can be one of the most daunting tasks. So, in this video, I will be discussing why almost every international student who starts their bulk fails. So, let's get started. The first reason is because they don't have a specific goal. You just bulk till it feels right, or you just eat till you don't feel hungry. If you don't have a specific goal in your mind, like a weight goal, or a calorie goal, or a macronutrient goal, you're just a feather in the wind and you're almost never going to succeed in your bulk. Think about it, man. I mean, you don't start driving your car without knowing where you're going to reach, right? So you need to first get a specific weight goal, like do you want to be 70 kgs, 75 kgs, or 80 kgs? And based on that goal, you need to break down your macronutrient and calories. So will you be eating 3000 calories, 3500 calories, or 2500 calories? Or will you be eating 90 grams of protein, 150 grams of protein, or 100 grams of protein? Because if you don't know what you want, you will never get what you want. The next and the most common reason, in my opinion, is because you don't have a proper time management system. As an international student, you would have at least once in your life skipped a meal. Now think about it. If you skip your meals because of your assignments, work, or studies, how the hell are you supposed to bulk? If you're just not able to eat enough, if you're just not able to cook your food, how the hell are you supposed to eat enough to bulk? You don't have any pre-planned meals in your mind that you can rely on in specific situations like a sudden assignment due or a sudden work shift. And that is because you spend way too much time deciding things. Let me tell you one thing: you don't waste time because cooking takes too long, but you waste time because you don't know what to cook. And deciding and thinking about what to eat and what to cook and how to cook and what all ingredients to get from the supermarket takes way more mental energy and time than you think. So the bottom line is you need lesser decisions to make. This by far is the best time saving hack that I've realized as an international student. The lesser decisions you have to make, the more mental bandwidth you end up saving, and that energy can be used to do something productive like your assignments, gym, work, or be it anything you want. You need to automate your decisions like in a factory. Say you're a worker in a chocolate factory. Now, to get that end product, the edible chocolate bar, you already know what all steps you need to take. You know that the cocoa beans come into the factory, then you make chocolate out of it, then you pour that chocolate into a chocolate bar mold, and then you get the end product. Now, you already know at every single step what your next step is going to be. This makes the whole process so much more convenient and so much more faster because you don't have to keep on thinking what your next step is. Similarly, every single week you just need 3 to 4 recipes that you for sure know are going to have in the week. Then you go to the grocery store and shop only for these 3 to 4 recipes. Because you already know what ingredients you have to get, your grocery hauls become super quick as well because you don't enter into the store based on vibes and you don't waste time thinking, oh, I think I should get this, oh, that looks good, I think I should get that, and you just keep on going aisle to aisle if you don't know what to get. But if you already know what to get, you're going to be in and out quick. Again, you save like so much time in your day. So decide your 3 to 4 recipes, and on Monday have recipe 1, on Tuesday have recipe 2, on Wednesday have recipe 3, Thursday, Friday, Saturday repeat, and Sunday you can have whatever the hell you want. You don't need more time, you already have enough time. You need lesser decisions. The next reason you will fail your bulk as an international student is because you don't make good, smart food choices. If you're a student, that means you're always on a budget. And if you're on a budget, you're most likely going to opt for cheap, processed junk food. And the cheap food that's actually healthy needs time to cook. This ties back to my previous point. To have time to cook, you need to have better time management systems in place. And you need to make food choices based on your goal. This again ties back to my first point that I said, that you need to have a specific target and a goal. By this, I mean if you're on a bulk, then you need more calorie dense food items. Opt for whole grain carb sources and fattier cuts of meat like pork mince or chicken thighs. And if you're on a cut, you need lesser calorie dense foods. So in this case, I would opt for white rice as my carb sources or potatoes as my carb sources and leaner cuts of meat like chicken breast. Find out your goal once, find out what all food ingredients fit towards your goal once, and then form a system around these food systems and stick to that system. That's it. The next reason that I can think of is because of messed up sleep patterns. This can be because of stress or high caffeine intakes or bad sleep patterns, anything. As international students, we've got work during the day, assignments to submit tomorrow, and so we many of the times have to study at night. And that is what causes our sleep patterns to be so terrible. I cannot stress how important sleep is if you want to grow muscle. If your sleep is shit, you're gonna wake up feeling shit, you're gonna feel shit the entire day, and you're not gonna get shit done. It's as simple as that. And surprisingly, getting your sleep right is one of the easiest things to do to get gains. Yet so many of us mess it all the time. All you really have to do is go to bed and wake up at the same time. Don't touch your bed throughout the day so that as soon as you touch your bed, you fall asleep. And and no bright lights at least 30 minutes before bed. Just following these 3 tips will make your life so much more easier. Finish all your work during the day. By again, my second point, better time management systems. And prioritize your sleep better because your gains almost entirely depend on your sleep quality. So just to sum it up, the 4 main reasons why I think most international students fail their bulk is because 1, you don't have a specific weight target. 2, you don't have proper time management systems set in place. 3 is because you don't know what type of food choices to make. And 4 is because your sleep schedule is messed up. Now, this video was actually about bulking, but if you're on a cut and you're someone who wants to lose fat, then I've actually made a complete fat loss guide. The link for that guide will be the first link in the description box below. It's an 11-step complete detailed fat loss guide that teaches you everything you need to know about fat loss, how to calculate your maintenance calories, how to eat more protein, what type of food choices you should make, how to reduce calories week by week, which will guaranteed help you lose fat. And don't worry, it costs literally lesser than what you spend at McDonald's in a day. So make sure to check it out. That was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it valuable. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.